Hey, this is Eli, aka Devoted Day Trader. I'm currently at a McDonald's. I'm on a road trip from the Bay Area where I visited my folks for Thanksgiving, and now I'm driving to Los Angeles where I live. And today I placed 3 trades. 2 of them I placed using a range order before I started my drive, and the 3rd trade, which was on BABA, I placed while I was sitting right here at this McDonald's. So let's get to today's trade. So on BABA I had 2 trades, and the first trade I was stopped out. Basically BABA was selling off, and I noticed that it looked like it found a bottom. So I went long at this price, and I put a stop range order, and I started, and so that was that, and I was stopped out while I was on the road. But I saw that it never tested the low of the day, and I noticed that this level was holding, so I went back in. I went long right here, and I pretty much got my money back on BABA. Now I'm kind of beating myself up because when I went long here, it looked like VWAP was acting as resistance, and I took off the full position here since I was break even on the name, and now it's pushing higher. My target was to get to this 195.78, this red line, the 200 moving average, but I'm kind of in a rush right now, and I can't just sit here, so I just closed the trade. So BABA was a break even trade, but my best trade was on ROKU. So on ROKU was selling off. I mean, it sold off heavily. So before I started my drive, I saw that it sold off, and then I saw this bottoming tail with increased volume. So I went long at this price with the low of day as my stop, and I put in a range order. And while I was on the road, actually, my range order to sell triggered, and I locked in profit here. So this was a huge trade. I went long at 133.94, and I got out at 139.20. So this is almost about a $5 and some change. So very proud of this ROKU trade, and this is how you use the stop range order. So let me bring this here, and to use a stop range order is pretty simple. You click position, so whatever shares that you have, and then you click on here, you click stop for the stop type, you put in a range, and then you put in range, stop range, and then you put the low of the range where you're going to be stopped out, and you put the high of the range where you're going to lock in profit. So for ROKU, my stop was 135.25ish, and then my high range was I got out at 139.20, and then you do that, and then you click. If I were in a position right now, I just have to click sell, and that's how you use a stop ranger. So one of those prices are going to trigger. So this was the trades today. Probably returned about 3% of my account today just on this ROKU trade alone. And yeah, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to comment below. I will upload this to YouTube and Instagram at some point today, but right now I have to continue my drive to Los Angeles, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.